In the world of Spira, everyone knows the stories of its martyrs, its legends, its champions. Names like Braska and Yuna echo across history. Their deeds shine brightly in a world drowned in darkness. But sometimes, the most haunting stories are the ones whispered in silence. Tonight, we unravel the tale of a summoner who stood on the edge of greatness, only to vanish into myth. A woman who lingers not in temples or in memory, but in the forgotten corners of the world. A spirit whose pilgrimage left behind no statues, no hymns or honors, only questions. This is the story of Belgemine. Before we begin, I'd just like to let you guys all know that I stream every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. PST. So if you want to come hang out, I play a bunch of various games there. So I appreciate it if you did drop by. Now, let's step into the shadows. Belgamine's origins lie buried beneath decades of unspoken history. Yet the fragments we can gather hint at a girl forged for greatness. From a young age, she showed a connection to the faith unlike anything the temples had seen. Her Aeon mastery was precise, fluid, almost instinctual. It wasn't merely talent, it was something deeper, a calling, a bond with the spiritual world that others could only dream of reaching. But gifted children in Spira aren't blessed, they are burdened. The temples likely placed expectations on her shoulders before she ever stepped foot into the pilgrimage road. Eyes watched her, priests whispered about her potential, guardians likely flocked to her, believing she might be the one to end the cycle. And in that pressure, a shadow grew. Belgamine's pilgrimage carved a path through Spira, but that path is broken, missing, fragmented. What we do know comes not from records, but from the subtle traces she leaves behind. Rumors, echoes of a summoner who walked with calm determination but carried a heaviness she never spoke about. A summoner who progressed quicker than most, almost too quickly. Some say she cleared the trials with unnatural ease, others say she communed with the faith in ways that left the priests unsettled. Some whisper she hesitated to choose her final Aeon, as though something in Zanarkand awaited her that she feared more than sin itself. And then, her journey ended. No final battle, no triumphant hymn, no guardian returning home with her story. She simply vanished. Summoners die, this is the harsh truth of Spira, but Belgamine's death is different, eerily different. There's no record of her being killed by sin, no mention of fiends taking her life, no guardian mourning her loss, no temple acknowledging the fall of one of their most promising summoners. Her fate is a hole in the tapestry of Spira's history. And in Final Fantasy X, empty spaces are rarely empty. They are deliberate. Something happened to Belgemine that Spira either couldn't explain or refused to speak of. When we meet Belgemine in Final Fantasy X, she is already dead. But unlike other unsent, she does not cling to the world through torment or obsession. There's no madness in her eyes, no anger, no fear. Instead, there is sorrow and purpose. Belgemine did not remain because she wanted revenge. She remained because she couldn't accept that her journey had ended without meaning. Because somewhere deep within her, a single unfulfilled promise kept her bound to the world of the living. She wanted to help another summoner succeed where she had failed. Belgamine's challenges aren't just battles, they're confessions. Each duel reveals pieces of her psyche, fragments of her pilgrimage, and the burden she carries as an unsent. In Kilika, she watches Yuna closely, examining the uncertainty that all young summoners carry. In Jose, her tone shifts. She tests Yuna's control but also her will, as though searching for signs of weakness she once saw in herself. By the time Yuna reaches the Calmlands, the tone darkens entirely. Here, on the soil where summoners' dreams go to die, Belgemine challenges Yuna with a quiet urgency. Her words take on weight, her eyes linger too long, her silence grows heavier. It's as though the Calmlands reminded her of something she tried desperately to forget. Remium Temple stands silent within the Calmlands, untouched by time. Its halls echo with forgotten voices. Its walls hold memories that Spira abandoned long ago. And it is here, surrounded by the ghosts of history, that Belgemine finally stops pretending. She reveals the truth. She is unsent, and she has walked the world like a shadow, carrying the weight of a pilgrimage left unfinished. But she does not explain how she died. She does not speak of her guardians. She does not name what ended her journey. She leaves only silence, and in that silence lies fear. In Remium Temple, Belgemine offers one last challenge, but this time the duel feels different. Her tone changes, her posture shifts, her resolve hardens. This isn't a test of Yuna's power, it is a test of Yuna's heart. Belgemine wants to know if Yuna can face loss, if she can accept death without breaking, if she can bear the crushing truth of what awaits her in Zanarkand. Belgemine couldn't finish her pilgrimage, but she will absolutely make certain that Yuna does. After the final battle, Belgemine asks for something she has never asked for anyone, or release. In that moment, she lays down centuries of regret, sorrow, and longing. She entrusts her final wish to Yuna, the summoner she believes can save Spira. The sending is quiet, gentle, painful. As Belgamine's fireflies rise, the air trembles with a sense of peace and loss. In that final moment, she becomes exactly what she always wanted to be, a summoner who made a difference. Belgamine's story isn't about triumph, it isn't about glory, and it isn't even about sacrifice. It's about the forgotten, the ones who walked the pilgrimage and never returned, the summoners whose stories were buried by time, the heroes who never reached Zanarkand and never received the calm. Belgemine represents all the lives swallowed by Spira's endless cycle, all the dreams that died quietly on the roadside, all the hopes that sin erased without memory. Belgemine never defeated sin. She never reached the heart of Zanarkand. She never called upon the final Aeon, but she shaped the summoner who did. Her teachings, her warnings, her duels, all of them sharpened Yuna into the woman who would destroy not just sin, but the spiral of death itself. Belgamine's legacy is not carved in stone. It is carved in the choices Yuna makes, the compassion she carries, and the courage she finds in the face of impossible fate. Belgemine may have died in silence, but she helped bring the eternal calm. And if you enjoyed this dark and mysterious deep dive into the story of Belgemine, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment about which Final Fantasy character or concept you'd like me to explore next. And remember, if you want to come hang out, I do stream every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday at 8 PM PST, where I play various different games and explore some stories. Thank you for watching, may the faith watch over you, and this is Enzo signing out, and that, as they say, is that.